I had $3,000 to spend on wholesaling to get started, what would I spend it on? I'm going to show you what to do with it so that way you get a return on your investment. I'll go to my site, thepaulmccomas.com. You scroll down to the very top link under my real estate promo trials, #1 rated place to buy lead list and cash buyers list. Click it. Click lead list. We'll go through here and we're going to fill out a lead list form and buy some lead lists. There's the pricing. This isn't the freeway on wholesaling houses. This is for somebody who has a little bit of money and we're going to buy lead lists. So what we're looking at is this $900 5,000 lead list. The lead list already comes skip traced. You're going to go down here, you're going to fill out this form. So I went ahead and pre-filled out the form so you guys can see what I would pull. And here we go. So you don't want duplicate addresses, so you put no. You want absentee owner. You want individual or business and trust owned. Free and clear, high equity. And then single family, multi-apartment. I put city, I'm going with Toledo, Cleveland, and Detroit. They're in the top 10 hottest cities for wholesaling right now. And you click I agree, and then you're going to click the checkout button. Once you do that, it's going to bring you to the next page. And it's to pay. You want to click that. Go ahead and click the 5,000. Boom. And you hit checkout. Pretty self-explanatory, but I've been asked how to buy a lead list on Next Level Data. So there you go. Next page, we're just going to put in your billing info, your credit card or PayPal or Google Pay or Apple Pay. Once you get your lead list taken care of, you want to scroll back to my site, go down to hit the unlimited text blasting, TCPA compliant. On there, click pricing. Yes, it's $297 a month, but look, you can message 18,000 people, 600 daily, and have unlimited active conversations with them. They also give you 10 registered numbers. That way, your messages will actually go through as you send them. Because the biggest thing when people text blast with other services is the messages get blocked by the carriers, therefore never makes it to the actual homeowners. Once you do that, let's say you send out your text blast and you blast out those 600 numbers a day and you get some leads. You can separate them like, hey, not interested, maybe later, FUs. You separate them through LaunchControl and you get down to the warm and hot leads. What are you going to do next? Well, that's when you either need to pick up the phone if you want. I never do that. Or you carry the conversation through text. And if they want to call, yes, you have to give them a call. I would just use my actual cell phone number in that case because you've already carried a conversation through text pretty well that, you know, if you've seen any red flags when you think they're trying to figure out who you are so they can try to sting you for texting them about a house and soliciting them, I wouldn't worry too much about it at that point. You should fill it out through the conversation. Once you get all that done and say you're starting to get some leads, you need contracts, you need an investor-friendly title company. Go back to my site, thepaulmccomas.com. There's your free list of investor-friendly title company. Click it, put in your little bit of info. It pops up a free list. Them all wholesaler-friendly title companies and attorneys. So that's how you do that. Next, you're going to need the contracts. Obviously, I have a playlist that explains all this up here about contracts. But we're going to show you. Click the free paperwork. It's going to bring you to a Google Drive. Here's where a lot of people get lost, which I have a lot of stuff in here. That's just, you know, if you want to read it on how to do stuff. But you want to go up here and click on seller contracts. There's your seller purchase agreement. This is for double closing. Do not worry about this right now. Seller purchase agreement. That's the one you're going to send to the seller. Go back. Hit wholesaling. Go to buyer contracts, buyer assignment. This one, that is what you're going to send to the buyer when you assign the contract to them. Them are the only two contracts you need to do a wholesale deal. Obviously, this video wasn't a full step-by-step of exactly me doing a deal because that just takes too long and whatnot to try to break down into a video. And because I use a different marketing method than everyone else, my leads come to me, so I'm not cold calling or text blasting, but when I have done it in the past just to do it to get some experience, that's what I did. Next Level Data, LaunchControl, the contracts, everything you need is free on that site. Go to thepaulmccomas.com. Everything you want's on there. If you need help with running numbers, figuring out, well, I don't know how much to make an offer for, I don't know how much to sell the contract for, I don't know how to do repairs, go to my site. One says Paul's Wholesale Deal Analyzer Software. That literally does all the work for you. You put in the property address, it pulls comps, it tells you what your buyer wants to make, what you want to make, tells you what you need to make the offer to the seller for. It's literally dummy proof at that point for you. After watching that video, if you still feel lost, go back to my site. It's thepaulmccomas.com. Click Paul's Real Estate Playlist. There's 8 videos uploaded to it right now. Literally explains ARV, comps, lead list to pools, cities to wholesale in, contracts. I explain every contract you could possibly need, where to get them at, how to utilize my site with the contracts and stuff here. Everything's on this playlist, and it breaks it down, simplifies it for you.